Hello, everybody. So good to have you all. Thank you for being here for one of my great joys on streaming, something that I know we haven't done recently enough, which is an indie demo day. We get to check out some things that are up and coming, some cool new creative works from some people who are really passionate about what they're doing. So I'm excited to check it out. Jump scare? What kind of jump scare? Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for those subscriptions on Twitch, by the way. Kicking off with a hype train. We got Merkel and Brian and Space Monkey. Thank you all for being a part of this channel for so long. It looks like Twitch has finally given me the opportunity to dual stream on one stream. Or not Twitch, YouTube. So my YouTube streams are now horizontal and vertical with one stream key, finally. And depending how the demo day goes, I might also have some other YouTube news for y'all. But we'll get to that later. For today, yes. Today we play the demos of the Independence. I have 3 for sure that I want to get to, but I think I have a total of 6. So if we don't get to them all today, there's probably, another one of these coming right behind it. So why don't we go ahead and get started? But thanks for being here, Twitch, YouTube, VOD watchers, everybody. All right, let us start. Oh, you know what? The first one is actually not on my Steam, is it? Because I got it off itch. Welcome, Herb Emoji. Okay, so this first one is in alpha. It's a game that the developer was not really planning to go commercial with, but just wanted to learn pixel art and game design. But I think it's a super cool concept. I did play a little bit of it. We're going to get right into this one. Hello, Jill. Welcome in. Welcome in. So this is End the Endless. And the pitch for this one, it's an RPG Maker game that is, they call it a Fear and Hunger X Pokemon Kaizo Nuzlocke. So, difficult battles, you can collect, I guess, units, and they can permanently die and things like that. So we're going to check it out. I love the aesthetic and everything here. Play intro? Yeah, let's go ahead and play the intro. Another corpse washed ashore. Truly unremarkable in life. Ripe for the plucking. Choose your starting companion. Okay, so we have the Abyssal Skull Speaker. We have a Mortal Forlorn Knight. And we have a Divine Thaumaturge. And I don't know, I think the Skull Speaker is calling to me. Those who practiced the abyssal arts often found themselves at the mercy of the stake or the noose. Capable of inflicting hexes and curses on their foes, they can inflict strong magical damage. Select this soul, let's do it. There could be a little bit of ambience going here, would be kind of cool. You're awake. Can't say your appearance is anything but a disappointment. Cut down this skinny one hoping you were one of my men. Fortunate they don't see their commander in this state, I suppose. If this was the end, then it's a cruel fate, isn't it? Ripped apart by those things or doomed to madness. Do me a favor, eh? If you find any of those little writhing tongues, they let you bind your will onto the broken. Some of my men managed to scrounge one or two of them. Most of my soldiers are scattered, but take this. You found a tarnished sigil. A foul tarnished? Bring them glory one last time. To die twice for the crown, eh? The soldier no longer speaks. And suddenly, dogs! Okay, we're outside now. See, a little bit of ambience really brings it up a little bit. It seems to have noticed you. All right. So what do we have here? We have action, posture, and talk. So we have skills on the starved soldier. Oh. I was hoping I would get to read. Okay, we did a blood pact. So, causes bleed to self and target. Talk, is it also an Undertale? I assume that's how you recruit. So I think it's like a Pokemon or a Shin Megami Tensei more than an Undertale, but we'll see. Pummel deals pathetic crush damage. Hex deals additional damage if target is afflicted with bleed or hemorrhage. Okay, so we did the blood pact. That causes both of us to bleed. With the Hex, I can deal additional damage to the target bleeding. And the Blood Clot, consume bleed or hemorrhage on self to heal self. Okay, so with both of us bleeding, I can deal extra damage or I can heal. I assume I can do both off of one blood pact. Oh, my bleeding is gone. And what do we have under posture? So dive increases evasion from certain abilities for 1 turn. Cannot be used multiple turns in a row. Hello, Ada. Good to see you. We have recoup, which restores a large amount of stamina but leaves the user exposed. And brace increases stamina regeneration for several turns. Heal self slightly. Okay. It seems like I can't go back. So now that I clicked posture, I think I have to do one of these. So let's brace. Dive cannot be used multiple turns in a row. Not Dark Souls, then, at least. Okay, so we were victorious, but man, that hurt. You search the corpse. You found a command tongue. Powers of command. I would have assumed I would use that with my tarnished sigil, but no, that's not what I'm seeing. I don't think I have anything to heal. Broken buckler. Seems like something we should equip. Maybe I have an individual inventory. Oh, equipment. Here we go. Oh, the tarnished sigil is my weapon. So in that case, can I now... I can't use the command tongue. But it says it's... Interesting. I really like this menu. There's nothing of value. Figure in red moves towards you. You feel as if you can command this creature. I don't know how I would do that. Oh, I have a new skill. Blood Boil. When did I get that? And we died. Another corpse washed ashore. Truly unremarkable in life. Okay, so that's where the fear and hunger comes in, I think. Let's try the thaumaturge this time around. The thaumaturges possess an ounce of divinity. Oh, possessing an ounce of divinity are often regarded as miracle workers. Their abilities offer healing support and a modicum of damage. So that's probably going to be better if we can manage to get another companion, but we have to stay alive that long. All right, so we will avail ourselves of the... oh, this is a pewter sigil. So now we know to go in here, equipment, optimize. So pewter sigil contains some occult power. All right, what do we have? Sunseer deals fair divine damage, inflicts burn. Weld Flesh deals slight damage to target ally, then heals a moderate amount for 3 turns. That's kind of cool. Alchemical Burn consumes burn on target to deal large amount of cinder damage, otherwise inflict burn. And then Albedo... moderately restore HP to self, instantly restore stamina. Okay, so we're gonna hit him with a Sunseer first. Sear him lightly. And it's now burning. We got some stamina back. Now let's try our Alchemical Burn. Now, we're low on stamina, but if we do Albedo, we should get health and stamina back. Yeah. And then we'll hit him with another Sunseer. Burning. Okay. I was going to say, I really thought they'd be dead by now. Search the corpse. So yeah, this is the command tongue. Nothing of value. So I wonder if we have to speak using the command tongue. Oh, it saw me. Do you feel as if you can command this creature? You attempt to converse with the enemy. Your commander is dead. The command tongue is consumed. Let me mourn for but a minute. If the regiment is dead, let it be so. Death has found me once, but let it find me twice. Commander. Okay, so now we're a thaumaturge and a quartermaster. Got a broken buckler. I wonder if the quartermaster can use that. Yeah. Cool, okay, we're learning. We're making progress, that's what it's all about. So far, I'm not finding that you can search a whole lot other than corpses. Another intruder, and perhaps the captain attempts to use a command tongue. His words have no effect on you. No, you are not like the others. Now I see. Another dweller seeks to pilfer the fort in its moment of weakness. Okay, let's, we'll get the thaumaturge to albedo right away. And then let's see what the quartermaster can do. Love searching corpses, favorite pastime. We'll probably take out the crossbowman first. Expose weakness causes exposure to all enemies. Cut down deals more damage the lower the enemy's HP is. Inspiration temporarily heals party. This health will be lost each turn. And then pommel, which is pathetic crush damage. Let's start with a cut down. Pinning shot. So quartermaster is impaled. The captain struggles to grip their sword. Now the crossbowman is burning. Okay, we're running a little low on stamina and everything. Let's do albedo. Oh, actually, I think 100 is the highest the stamina goes. Yeah, it is. And then as far as posture goes, we will want to... Let's brace. Captain is still struggling. Let's go ahead and hit with a Sunseer. And a pommel. Oh, that is pathetic damage. That was -1. Okay, let's weld flesh. on Quartermaster. Who needs to survive this next turn, so we're gonna do a dive. Captain's still struggling. Hello, welcome in. Guess albedo is all I can do this time around. And for the Quartermaster... what if we were to expose weakness? Quartermaster had their defense dropped. We'll go with a Sunseer. Captain's burning. Okay, yep. And done. Party was victorious. Well, it looks like more flesh piles for the taking. Found a bottle of red wine and a command tongue. It's bucket hat. Yeah, it's something of the sort. Venture downwards. Why not? Somebody in that corner sees us. The man is completely hollow. It seems to be able to be commanded. You attempt to converse with the man. It's a starved soldier. So here's the thing. I think we could command this, but what if I save my command tongue for another unit later on? Lord Mark, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, this one's actually stronger than the other one was. I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out. Guessing you get more tongues and you'll definitely get more party slots from death. You know, that's true. That is true. Oh, I can't go back now. I always forget, once you enter a menu, you can't back out of it. Alright, this one does seem very tanky, so I will try to command this one. What are you? Servant to the lady. Lady keeps us safe from them, the ones who take us. The creature is so broken, perhaps you can easily sway it to your side. You help protect the lady too? All right, party was victorious. Did I want a pin for the demo name? That's okay because I have the category set for it, actually. Thank you, though. I mean, I guess maybe for people on mobile and stuff. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea if you don't mind. Now, can I... What do I have in my items? Red wine. What does it do? Restore ally health. Yes. Quartermaster. Okay, we consumed the red wine. Thank you, thank you. You've been spotted. You've been spotted. Get out. Without a master, it appears they have resorted to only thoughtless aggression towards intruders. Bump this down just a hair. Now, what can the starved soldier do? Break claws, deals slash damage to single enemy, may cause infection. Devour restores moderate health based on damage dealt, cannot be used multiple turns in a row. Death rattle, provoke an enemy into attacking you, causes exposure. So we'll go with the claws. And it suffered an infection, okay. And died. Sunder armor. Thaumaturge had their defense dropped. You know, I haven't seen anything that acts like XP so far. Found a dull dagger. Let's, we'll spread the wealth around a little bit. Oh, another bottle of red wine. Very nice. She offers you a brief glance before looking away from you. Are you hurt? She does not respond, but you do not see any apparent injuries. That's it, huh? You hear that too, don't you? Buzzing and gnashing of teeth. If hell had a symphony, this would be it. Was it really all for nothing? To spill blood for the colors. To give one's body to an old fat man. I really was a fool. The flag bearer consumes a mortal coil. And just like that, it goes up in smoke. Oh, it becomes a burning patriot. Quartermaster is burning. All right, let's get this arquebus guy and sear him. As for the quartermaster, you know what? Let's focus our attacks. We're going to cut down. Okay, yep. And the starved soldier will rake claws on the quartermaster. Oh, it looks like burning attacks deal, like, repeated. Like, if you burn and then burn again, it deals extra damage. As for the quartermaster, we'll posture into a brace. The starved soldier will rake claws. Suffered an infection. Okay, so we just have the burning patriot left. Now this next one's gonna hurt, so I definitely want to use albedo. I need to get some stamina back anyways. Let's see if we can expose weakness on the burning patriot. And rake claws. Yeah, that one hurt. So this will be a mostly defensive turn. Well, albedo. And the quartermaster, let's inspire. So that raises everybody's health, but then the health will drop over time. For the starved soldier, oh, what if we death rattle, provoke an enemy into attacking you? That could delay this mega damage from the burn on the next turn. Yeah, see, now the starved soldier got hit. We're gonna weld flesh on the quartermaster. And then the quartermaster is going to... I guess we have to pommel. That doesn't feel like a great move. Let's dive. Albedo there. Quartermaster can brace. And the starved soldier should devour and try to get that health back. Oh, that was not a lot. Oh, we made it. Starved soldier on 1 HP, but we made it. Bottle of red wine and a mortal coil. And a command tongue. Okay. Ascends a mortal soul. The soul has ascended. You now command Sun Speaker. Equipped items have been returned to inventory. Cool, does that mean new powers? And this seems very much like no save points or anything. Maybe this gate down here is open now? Oh, there's a ladder. I think. Here we go. You approach the statue. Let those ceaseless in their efforts find this place. Hollow in ambition and desire, bulwark from the abyss. Prideful in death. Perhaps this may be a good place to rest. Oh, this is a place you can save, maybe. Kind of fear and hunger-like. Party has been restored. Would you like to save? Yeah, give me that save. Has the toll for my deeds finally come? I do not speak for my own fate. Inside, his word is my own. That is some type of big beetle I just saw. Oh, or a fly, even. Oh, more filth from the fort. The creature seems to have command over others. So it's a trainer battle, is it? Okay, I think the UI was a little off the screen there. I don't know how much damage I just did. What is Sand Scorch? Deals cinder damage to 2 random enemies, may miss, causes burn, may hit same enemy twice. That sounds like a gambling move. Let's do it. Physician has suffered an infection. How ironic. But it drains us. Who's... Oh, yeah. You know what I don't like about ascending with Sunspeaker is I lost the move that I had that healed me and restored stamina. Oh, Sunspeaker's impaled. Did I lose? I think the Sunspeaker died. Just gone. Vertical, there's no gameplay, FYI. Oh, you know what? That's a good call, thank you. I had to do a separate capture. Well, it'll be there now. And correct, no Kenshi today. Kenshi days are Saturdays and Sundays. Well, I think we just lost our most powerful unit. Oh, I have to be better about not doing this. It really would be great if you could go back. Like, seeing that my only option is a 1 damage move, I'm not able to return and do a posture. Oh, but the 1 damage move killed it. Quartermaster's party was victorious. Wait, why is the corpse moving? Nothing of value. Yeah, my Sunspeaker just gone. Seems too busy to notice you. Let's poke it. Hey, thank you, Maiko.
I want my sub to be endless, but not the kind of endless that ends.
I see. Well, thank you very much for resubscribing for 46 months. I know, rest in peace, Starter. This is another starved soldier. I really should try commanding another creature, but with that, you dream and lurk. Thank you very much. Bloodberries. What do these do? Restores HP when health is low in battle. Consumable. Okay. Cool. Locked. I guess with our health the way it is, we could go back and rest. Oh. Aha, lost in the maze, are we? Seeking refuge from the feathered one, no doubt. Please rest and enjoy what protection my knights can offer. Hardly anything but shells, but they're obedient, I suppose. Stuffed their packs full of all we could before we escaped the city as it burned. Who are you? Oh, I'm afraid I no longer have a name to bear. I was merely a servant of the ones born originally to the mountains, the divine. 'Twas a lopsided arrangement, though. I tended to her garments and offered her my devotion, even as the city burned. In return, she brought me false wisdom I could never hope to have. Wouldn't you know it, though, she cast me aside and locked the gate when the feathered one attacked us. Little more than bait for the beast, wouldn't you know it? Its claws raked apart my knights, and we hardly escaped. Thankfully, some men in red coats were not far off. Their loud weapons were far more enticing to the beast. Feathered one. There's a terrible being that stalks these sewers. Unfortunately, the foul jilt who left me would surely cut me down if she had known I had survived. That leaves me in quite a predicament. Get to the point. One of my knights spotted a key to the west. As long as it prowls, my knights cannot retrieve it. Kill the beast, bring me its feathers, and I shall send my knights to fetch the key. Have we struck a bargain? Yes. Very good. It said I could rest here. I was thinking that meant, like, heal, but maybe not. It doesn't feel safe to rest here anymore. Okay, yep, that's a function we've seen. Can't be as bad as Crow Mauler if you have a quest to kill it. We would like to think so. Alright, so there's a feathered one to the west. But I don't know where that would be. There seems to be a lever here. You hear something off in the distance. I barely saw that lever. Perhaps this is no longer locked? Nope, it is locked. Ah, now this is open. Is it safe to rest here now? Okay, it appears we're seen. You attempt to converse with the creature. You feel as if you can command this creature. You attempt to converse with the enemy. A small leech writhes inside a jar held closely to the woman. Subtle whispers can be heard. The command tongue is consumed. Just a little bit more and you will be perfect. Whose blood is that? Some dead, some not. Some willing, some not. I tend to wounds. You offer safety and blood. Okay, a physician could be what we needed. That would be the feathered one, I bet. Expose weakness. Harry and Squire. Starved soldier is hemorrhaging. Oh. Do we Hail Mary it on... Let's drain. Caw and claw. Now, see, once again, I went into the attack and I had no choice but to select Pommel. I would have preferred an alternative to that. Oh no. 2 health and hemorrhaging. And Quartermaster died. Well, I got nothing. I got nothing. Let's recoup. Talk to it. Okay, I'll try to talk to it before I die. You attempt to converse with the enemy. Small ink stains are faintly visible on his body. We were defeated. Failed to load. Okay. So there was supposed to be a face thing here. All right. Well, that was super cool. I really liked it. I think, obviously, this was an alpha. It's missing some stuff. It's missing some polish. But I really liked the art. I liked the tone. I liked the gameplay. I liked the fact that it doesn't hold your hands. A little bit more original music would be good. And some of the quality of life features that I mentioned, like being able to back out and being able to, like select a different class of attack and things like that would have been better, would have made the experience a little bit better. Looking forward to it being more. Yes, this is on itch right now. It is pay what you want for the alpha, so, free, or if you want to throw a couple dollars in there. I usually do when I download off itch. But yeah, I'll probably send this along to the dev too, so they can take a look and, see someone else playing it. But yeah, we're about to have an ad break on Twitch, so why don't we go ahead and step away? I'll run the ads early, and when I come back, we'll get into our next demo being Iron Nest. I'll see you then. Go away or I'll call the police. Shinji, what the fuck are the police gonna do about that? You see the meat nightmare hallway outside. What just happened? See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click left mouse to fill the gas while you're holding an assault rifle. You guys seeing this? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Your mother was from the royal family. She was a beautiful person. Nicest yo mama joke ever. Okay, this one's gonna take a lot of coughing. A cacophony, if you will. I bet you there was something important in this briefcase, and it's moving on its own. There's something important and haunted in this briefcase. We we have been in a bit of a predicament, as you might see. You might be able to deduce that something has happened. Last time when I walked around for an hour with you all listening to my character groan because I was low on health. Yeah, it looks like we're doing that again. Oh, no. Good news. We're not doing that again. I have a totally normal mind with regular emotions and good coping skills. This is nothing to worry about. Thought maybe shaking him a little would help. Alright, well, he's not the most attentive driver, Commercial, but, he's in there. And that's what I've got to say about that. Manténgase alejado de las puertas. Alright, I think the ads wouldn't let me run early for some reason. So I'll just set up for the next game while we're here. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started a little bit, but I'm going to look and see if there's any sort of anything we need to check first. Yeah, give me that 1440p. Nice, immediately sharper. Leave most of the rest of this alone, I think. Okay, Iron Nest. This is a heavy turret simulator where I think you have to like dial in most of the controls and everything by hand to shoot this turret at long distances. So our first mission is a calibration fire. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. Oh, or I could click on it and I could read it full size instead of trying to read this little thing. Okay. Read, measure, calculate, load, rotate, elevate, fire. High Command Notice, Community Roll of Honor. In the full version of Iron Nest, the endgame credits carry the names of the operators who stood with High Command on Discord during the launch of version 1.0. Iron Nest was not built by two-man alone. Nick built the machine, Dominic spread the propaganda, but you operators kept the operation alive. High Command remembers. I don't know if somehow this music will be copyrighted, because the performance can be. High Command to Iron Nest to begin calibration firing test. Plot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire high explosive shell at the target. So we're at H3. Target 1 is at Q4. Glory to Castile. Okay, so I said we were at H3. I'm gonna go cut this music just in case. It's a cool little thing, though. Okay, so we are at H3. Target is at Q4. Okay, so we get our bearing and our distance. Distance is 8.9 kilometers. Select 2 powder charges, okay. And, ballistic calculator, input distance to target. Oh, I think that just does it. Gun elevation, 53.4. Okay. That's turret rotation, gun elevation. Locked for loading. I'm supposed to... What's the order here? Measure, calculate, load, then elevate. Okay, where do I go to load? Oh, this must be like some kind of blast shield. Oh, is this where I go to load? Okay. Select shell. Yep, HE round, that's what we wanted. So we go ahead and load that. Okay, is that loaded? Dispense powder charges. 2 powder charges, and then you ram those. Very cool. I'm guessing we're just firing the left gun this time around. I don't know. I don't know how we load the other one. Oh, it looks like there's a separate loading station. Okay. So, elevation of 53.4. Just realized I forgot to do something. That do it? Maybe not. Cool. I wonder if this is going to be multiplayer. All right, we got 53.4. And then we wanted a bearing of 267. .5. Hey, what's up, Kay? It's going well. We're just playing with big machines here. Hope you're feeling better. Nope. I think I broke something. Feeling better, but still resting. Yeah, I get that rest. 267.5. Yep. And we got 53.40. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type confirmed. Bearing confirmed. Ranging confirmed. Gun armed. Had some good luck finding build locations. Very nice. I think I need to pull that lever somehow. Don't know how I get over there. But wait, that looks like the wrong way. Wait, no, I did everything right. I did everything right. yep, I just realized that it was the bearing from the target to the turret. What I needed was this bearing. 87.4. Okay. Okay, guns locked for loading. We will cycle another HE round. Send it home. Two powder charges. Look at that big ol' artillery breach on there with the interrupted threads. There's something super cool about just seeing all of it move around you, all the machinery and everything. All right, 53.4. Bearing of 87.4. Yep, HE, yeah, fire mission. Shell type HE, bearing 87.4. Ranging 53.4. Gun armed. This is really spacious, it is. This game should throw in a random vernier scale somewhere just to screw with people. I haven't read one of those in forever. Okay, this looks more correct. This looks more correct. Are we doing it? I think I did it. Do I have a new... Oh, okay, so I didn't get exactly in the killing area. All right. So distance is actually 8.58. Two powder charges. 51.48. Okay. We want the bearing at 88.4. Max burst charge overpressure effect. Nope. HE round, that's what we want. Couple of powder charges. Slam them on home. Load the gun and re-elevate. Thanks for keeping you company while you do chores, of course. Thanks for being here. All right, back off a little to 51.48. Yep, that looks good to me. You got HE. 88.4. Not quite it, huh? Oh, it looks like maybe this is what we're aiming for. It's hard to tell. Didn't calculate for wind. Oh, wait, are we aiming for a civilian riot? Is that what we're shooting at? Okay, so the grid squares do... Yeah, 4-2. Okay, that's what we want. Yeah, so our training exercise is shooting at a civilian riot? And we are, 5-5? We are the baddies. Okay, 85 or 8.91 kilometers. $53.46. Okay. And 85.4. All right, reload. Get that HE round in there. Sorry if the audio just sounded weird. Little GPU glitch. Looks like we already hit a school, a hospital, and presumably somewhere around Command HQ. Oh no. Oh no. Becoming more turret than man. I mean, come on, the riot's probably dispersed by now, right? Like, they see these shells being walked in. They've probably gone home. Is it really necessary that we have to just outright hit them? E3.46. Okay. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type HE. Bearing 85.4. Ranging 53.46. Gun armed. It will be dispersed by HE rounds. Well, it looks like we got kill hits on what appears to be a hospital, a civilian riot, and maybe a police station. So the real thing that angles above 45 degrees still make projectiles go farther. You know, of the ballistics I know, that's not one of them. So I don't know. Because I never dealt with ballistics where you're aiming like above any significant amount. Calibration confirmed. Iron Nest is combat ready. Stand down and await operational orders. Retire to your bed and get rested. Victory depends on your readiness at any time. Glory to Castile. All right, where's my bed? That is probably by the shells. Oh. They have a leaderboard going on. Okay, let's get nice and rested. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which has been described by the king as particularly unsporting. So they're using us as a false flag. We can see this is presumably 1927. Fire and light. Intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the General's peace initiative. Iron Nest has been assigned both operations. So this is why we have two guns. It's going to be real important that we load the HE and the flare in the right tube. A hostile element has been identified within the city. Triangulate the target position and destroy it. HE only. Check adjacent typewriter for field reports. Adjacent typewriter. Oh, this one. Okay, so let's find spotter number 1 is M3 1 dash... No. N8 5-0. We'll call this, what did we say? N850? N850. And with a bearing of 82 degrees. Okay. And spotter number 2, M315. With a bearing of 54. That looks like a little village. Why do I get the feeling we're bombing a little village? Iron Nest is H355. $65.9, 13.08 kilometers. This is a little bit further, so I'm going to go with 4 charges on this one. 39.24. And I think they said HE only. HE only. HE round. Forbidden Mentos. All right, we're looking for 65.9. This one's gonna overshoot for a while. $39.24. Fire mission. Shell type HE. Bearing 65.9. Ranging 39.24. Gun armed. Send it. Number of times you would have said close enough. This is really tickling my precision machining background. That mean I got it? 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Destroy both before proceeding. Be nice if I could hit both. We're gonna aim for 5-3 and see if the splash damage will get this other one. We're looking at 12.86. .58 elevation. HE. Four powder charges. Send it on home. .68. 38.58. Shell type HE, bearing 68.1. Ranging 38.58, gun armed, lock, and send. I think I did hit both. A second fire mission is now authorized. High Command orders starbursts over the Royal Palace. Star shell only. This is a non-combat operation. Fire in the vicinity of the coordinates below. A ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst position. So curious what happens if you HE shell them. I'm really tempted. This is not beep. I do Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays. Variety during the week. Maybe this is also a ploy and Star is an even worse bum. All right, so let's see here. We're looking at bearing 268 from spotter number 1 and 4.99 kilometers. .268, 4.99. Make sure to let the spotters get you on target before you load the HE rounds. Let's see. Want to be touching tips right here. I do have this fresh HE round in the chamber. But load the flare and make sure we're on, and then if we get the chance to go to bed after the flare work is done, I'll send an HE to the same, although we may have to adjust for different weight of projectiles. 4.44. Single powder charge ought to do. Calculate. Elevation of 53.28. Would make a formidable villain. 1 powder charge. Roll it and send it. While I get our bearing. Almost landed right on it. 12.9. And we need 53.28. Okay, let's see. Fire mission. Yes. Shell type star. Bearing. 12.9. Ranging 53.28. Gun armed. Lock it, pop it, send it. Distance 4.99 kilometers. That should be right. From spotter 1. Wants me to go another 4.4 kilometers. All right, 5.75. We'll do a 2-charge operation. 34 degrees. Got another star flare in there. Bearing 324. Imagine being in town waiting for the fireworks and you see them explode 4 kilometers outside of city. All right, so we want to go to 34.5. All right. We got fire mission, we got star, we got bearing 324, ranging 34.5 degrees. Zip it and rip it. Starburst position confirmed. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. We could. We could. Or... .84, 2 charges. Do I even have any HEs? I thought I had a spare one. Let's see. Yep. HE, here we go. Now, I bet we're going to find out that that's like the fake palace. And it was a trap. And this is how they're like honeypotting me. They're testing my loyalty. But I got to give it a shot. .04 elevation. Yep. And shell type confirmed. Bearing 324.9. Ranging 35.04. Gun is armed. Hello, High Palace. Oh, maybe I was supposed to aim here. I think so. They don't seem to care that I've just craterized part of the city. Well, that is their problem. It'll buff out. All right, 4.76. Yeah, 2, why not? 28.56, all right. Three 28.5. $28.56, and let's give her a go. 328.5, 28.56. They, don't seem to have cared. Next question is, can you shoot it yourself? I think we're gonna go to bed and see if, like, we get some story thing, but... A night of celebration marred by atrocity. On an evening set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. For 3 years, the general has extended every olive branch available to him, and for 3 years, the brutish rebels have returned the branches aflame. As His Majesty the King honored the general's dedication to peace with a medal, the anti-monarchists desecrated the ceremony with artillery fire upon a civilian quarter. One wonders when the general's patience will find its limits. For sale mystery meat freshly landed this morning. Okay, so maybe it seems like they're just spinning what I did as a act of the anti-monarchists. Oh, you can get different challenges. Completed the mission with minimum rounds expended. Anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real. High Command has ordered the city restored to the crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. Why do I feel like I'm swaying? Am I on a ship? Okay, well, I guess we must do the needful. Oh, we were in the process of repositioning. Okay. The city is to be cleared of hostile elements. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. Requisition console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement at your discretion. So we're at I-653. We have Spotter 1 E1080. We have Spotter 2 K734. Spotter 3 is B242. Okay, bearing 216 from Spotter 1. And 266 from Spotter 2. That'll be Infantry 1. Then we have 256 from Spotter 2. Another hour gone by already, I know. 256. And 345 from Spotter 3. Where's 3 again? That'll be infantry number 2. And then this one's going to be interesting. 3.02 kilometers from Spotter 1. But in what direction? And 6.41 from Spotter 3. I've had to guess. And what was the other one? 3.02. Feel like I'm pretty on the money here. call it somewhere like here. Okay, we do have that ad break, so I'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to see if we can direct these fires appropriately when I return. Okay, this one's going to take a lot of coughing. A cacophony, if you will. Y'all ever have a really good day, then you just feel melancholy? Yes, absolutely. My car might be about to explode. I think in the good ending, I make my parents proud, and I marry Junko, and then I get a nice, stable job and a nice house, and I have 2.2 kids, and then I do barbecues with my brother and his family. And I box up all of my video games and put them away and pull them out once every couple years and look at them wistfully and sigh and remember what used to be, but realize I'm a different man now with different priorities. I think that's the good ending. It's pretty cool. We only got an hour and a half in because I was super sleepy. I was super sleepy again today, but today I brought a weapon. Twitch, in case your AI transcript spider bot is listening, it was a metaphorical weapon. It's a monster. It's a weapon against tiredness. I did not bring a weapon to stream. You cannot prove it. We we have been in a bit of a predicament, as you might see. You might be able to deduce that something has happened. Press E to listen in. Have you finished? Oh, my bad. This is an intimate conversation. I should not be here. You let me know when you're done and we'll come back and do this again. Yes, sir. This whole section is rigged to blow. Listen, listen, you said you were done with the intimate talk. No, you know what? We're gonna run up his heating bills while we're in here. Flush the toilet a bunch, too. Guy will never understand why his utilities are so high after today. Hello, I'm here to give you a... Alright, thanks for hanging out, and Love Glutton, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Iron Nest right now. All right, well, time to get started with some of these fire missions, I suppose. Start with number 1. The distance of 6.02, 2 powder charges. This must be the requisition terminal, so we have 100 credits. Alright, that'll be a start. Make sure we got some HE going out. Oh, you can set the bearing here. 274.8. HE. Not a huge King Gizzard fan, but YouTube was like, hey, new music video, and that's about the sum of your day. Glad you got something to enjoy. I haven't listened to too much of their stuff myself. Pop 1, 2, powder charges. Hello, Stoner Fuzz. Welcome in. Two 7.4.8. And elevation, we're gonna want about 36. Oh, look how close I was. 36.16 against 36.12. All right. Yep, that seems right. Confirmed. Shell type HE. Bearing 274.8. Elevation 36.12. Gun armed. See how we're doing. Holy heck, I didn't know. Okay, got that one. Forward observers report a probable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Priority, conduct recon flight over grid P4, confirm position, then neutralize with AP ordnance. Recon plane requisition card has been issued. Present card at requisition console to authorize overflight. So we want a scout plane. Ooh, those are expensive. Okay. We want it at P4. And then we're going to want, we need an AP shell. But in the meantime, let's get ranging target 2. Okay, there's P4. Here's target 2. Pulls the lever and the whole world shakes. Okay. 7.93. Bearing 260.1. HE shells. So we're looking at 47.58. Okay. Toss an HE in there. Two powder charges. Load them up. 260.1, 47.58. Now, I think the real efficiency thing is if you have multiple targets, you can load one of these and be setting, while it's setting the elevation, you can be loading the other. $47.58. All right, fire mission HE, bearing 260.1, ranging 47.58, armed. Oh, it looks like we got something else over here as well. The whirring is real. All right, so I've destroyed infantry number 1, 2, and 4. I did hit a friendly hospital. This is what it feels like to watch sports. Why is that? All right, so I just need infantry number 3. Don't know what this is. Heavy turret sim, so kind of tower protector. I wouldn't say we're protecting too much, but we are operating a heavy turret for high command, which means we have to operate all of the equipment. 3.1. We can do with a lower powder charge. We have a bearing of 284.6 and elevation of 37.2. One charge, roll it and ram it. $284.6. $37.2 ought to be about here. Yeah, I was pretty close. 36.79. Yeah, 37.2. Roll it and ram it. Wallace and Gromit's distant cousins. Shell type HE, bearing 284.6, ranging 37.2, gun armed. Oh, it's the other direction. Gotcha. Okay. So from here, we need to go... It was 3.1, so we need to go 6.76. I'm gonna call it about there. I might need to requisition another HE round. There's a gun building warehouse. That's not the right terms, but every now and then you hear them testing ordnance, and this is actually what you're going to think is happening when you hear big booms from now on. Did I just order another AP? I meant to order HE. Yep, that's AP. How about we order the right ammunition? There we go. All right, aiming for 40.56. Hey, boss, where do you want us to put the massive stock of action points? Shell type, HE, bearing 286.1, ranging 40.56. Okay, we want to go 0.41 kilometers this way. Actually, that shows us well enough. Warning shots. They should be sufficiently warned by now. Well, I'm not gonna get any medals on this one because I am using more than is necessary, but... Alright, we got another HE round. Let's go. Yep, 40.38. Drop 2 powder charges in there. I like how stuff gets all loose and like overpressured. Like, I don't even know if this is affecting anything, but I feel like I oughta... Is there a compass on the map you could use for distance? I mean, when I draw the pen, it'll do that. What is this down here? That just looks like some other location. All right, like they're designating as enemy. 40.38. $89.4. Good catch. It's probably my house. Man's in his warehouse like, oh, I guess those are enemies. Infantry number 3 destroyed. So what I don't have still is an infantry number 5. Oh, no worries, Cemetery Chick. You never have to apologize for anything like that. All right, so we got some AP rounds. AP. And we'll come over here, delete this line, delete that, delete that. Forget about love potion number 9. I'm guessing I'm supposed to fire over here for the other infantry. All right, 6.9. AP, bearing 106. Change the target type too. $41.4. Got some AP. Boom, powder charge. Boom, powder charge. Is it noisy enough for you? Is there enough mechanical noise happening? $41.4. Okay. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type AP. Bearing 106. Ranging 41.4. No, I've never been to Boise. Okay. Destroyed, additional requisition granted. So all I need is infantry number 5. Believed active in friendly urban sectors. So not... This is not friendly. So... The only other friendly urban sector I have is in sort of this area here. Now, I could... Oh, wait, what's this? Ah, that might be them indeed. Okay. At this point, you're imagining some sort of god put this character here and he single-handedly keeps the war machine whirring. Well, we're doing this for high command, and everything that we've blown up so far has been blamed on the anti-monarchist rebels, so I think everything is not as it seems. Kind of unsettling how detached the player is from the massive devastation they're taking part in. It's reminding me of another game in that regard, but I'm not sure what. Minecraft? Surely it's Minecraft. This is Minecraft, but homie is just the trigger and has no real clue why, but it's a living... Wait, I know what it reminds me of. Do you all remember when we played that game Unfair Horror? That was like a collection and anthology of different games. And there was one where you literally played Battlefield, but it was with like apartment complexes on 2 different sides of the city, and you had to represent your district and try to like eliminate the other one first. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, so we want to go back to HE. I'm assuming they have different ballistic properties. Space Monkey, thank you for resubscribing again today. I don't know how that works, but thank you very much for doing it. I appreciate you for being here for so long. Apparently your sub just expired. Hey, well, thank you very, very much. There's another 6 months in advance. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thanks to everybody for being here and supporting. $259.2. Wow, 3 1s, but you also got a 10 and a 9. That's like the definition of min-max. I already do all that? That doesn't seem right, but I guess I did. I guess I just got the number? Well, I mean, the gun appears to be locked and loaded, so let's send it. HE bearing 259.2, ranging 41.4, gun armed. Yeah, it looks like it's going on the right path. Okay, so I need to go another 1.46 kilometers. Oh, okay, I didn't update the distance. That's what the problem was. 8.36. All right, let me requisition another HE. We'll do this right. Knew I felt like I was skipping something. Oops, sorry, I had a brain fart. Yeah, okay, 50.16. That seems more correct. I think it's all the blasts are making me a little... I'm having a hard time concentrating. I hope I'm issued earplugs. Alright, we want to go to like 50.16. You would surely be deaf after the first shot, and anything that can deafen you in one shot is really bad for, like, your brain and your eyes and, like, your everything. It would be really fun if this was either co-op or competitive. Sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate from this point. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile. All right, time for bed. Listen to the sweet sounds of ringing in my ears. Where is my bed? There it is. This is what's happening inside the Worms on Worms 3D. The Royal City reclaimed. Ciudad Real, November 18th. The Royal City is restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarchist occupation from its streets. The city, His Majesty the King was pleased to learn, is almost majority intact. Almost majority intact. What else do we have? The Sierva Autogyros delivered Ciudad Real. Artillery observation units have been credited for their decisive actions in the liberation of Ciudad Real, marking what military observers are calling the first genuinely practical application of aircraft in warfare. A source in military intelligence described the aircraft as a significant advancement in the science of knowing where things are, and notes that this provides a critical first step in blowing things up. Windows are replaceable. Loyal citizens are not. Stand near the wall. Castile calls. You will answer. Those who answer the call voluntarily will be remembered as heroes. The general encourages you to be remembered as a hero. Oh, there's even more to this campaign. Enemy forces have been caught mid-resupply in an exposed position. No counter-battery threat has been identified in the sector. High Command has authorized engagement at Iron Nest's discretion. Okay, so you'll see me get to plot it. Chill mode. This is a replayable sandbox mission. There is no end. There is no objectives. Okay. Okay, then in that case, I think we will go ahead and wrap this up. But this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. It's like the ultimate wargaming. Like, you get to move around little pieces on the tabletop and draw lines and measure angles and stuff, and then you plug it into the computers. And I love seeing all the mechanical parts work. You know, I love watching the artillery breech close and all the different, you know, like worm gears and rack and pinion and everything. Just the mechanics of it all. It's really cool. And I think this is made by 2 people. I mean, just, it's got a really cool vibe. I'll definitely be looking forward to more of this as it releases. I don't know why, but it was kind of a little bit zen. It's just like problem solving plus explosion. That was a lot of fun. All right. Yeah, we have notes from them here. I expected making Iron Nest would be a solo obsession. I was wrong. I've never felt more connected to so many people who love the same strange, specific things I do. Thank you for building this with me, Nick. I'm better at speaking as High Command than speaking as myself, but today I just want to say this: thank you. Every operator who joined us, supported us, shared our work, and answered the call to mobilization. You are making this dream real. Iron Nest is more than a game now. What you've built around our game is still beyond anything I can fully comprehend. And I'm genuinely grateful to every single one of you. Not as High Command, as me. Glory to the operators, Dominic. So they have a Discord, and you can wishlist on Steam and all that. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will go ahead and I'll put links in the VOD for after the stream for people who see it. It's easily the best murder relentlessly without a consciousness because you don't have to see the death's game ever. Well, that was a lot of fun. I do think, unfortunately, that it is running a little late for me, and I'm a little sleepy. So I think instead of doing our planned third game tonight, I will, I'll go ahead and I'll close out here, and we'll plan to have another demo day. If not tomorrow, then next week, because Fridays are my off night. They're my TCG night. So, yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. As usual, we're going to close YouTube first. YouTube, thank you for being here with us, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this demo day and the 2 different demos that we played today, and I hope to see you back for another one. But until that happens, please do